And so Purrdemonium wisely ran away for dear life.
Wise? Who wise now? You useless idiot! Why can Purrdemonium not even die properly? What if they ask Pyra to repay money?
Huh? Die? Repay who?
None of your business. Anyway, tell me where Rex and Blade went.
Rex, Titan and friends ran away. Went to south of Cyclus Sea. After that, Banner know as much as Purrdemonium. Storm was very thick, so Purrdemonium...
Purrdemonium lose them, yes?
Yes, but...
And then run away like coward?
Yes, but...
Banner not wanting feeble excuses of Purrdemonium! Just get back here! You got lot of work to do! Even pricey insurance Banner take out on Maelstrom go to waste. Still, how interesting. Heading southward from Cyclus Sea. In current season, that likely take them to Gormott. You, girl, get Consul Dougal on the line, immediately!
Yes, sir. One moment, please.
Why, if it isn't Chairman Banner! What an unexpected pleasure! May I just say that I admire how you rebranded those broken core crystals? And selling them onto the dunderheads back in Morardain. Absolutely sublime!
Banner did not call to hear pointless flattery. And blubbering about core crystals on unsecured line? Is Dougal some kind of idiot? What if Indol tap our communication?
Oh, of course. I'm very sorry.
Man, forget it. We got bigger fishes to fry.
Oh? What's going on?
Listen up.
Pyra?
Oh, thank goodness. You aren't injured at all, are you?
No, I'm fine, I guess. Where?
I'm not certain. We seem to have washed up on a Titan of some kind.
A Titan? Where's Gramps and Nia? We gotta find them! They can't be far!
Okay.
Hey everybody, I'm ZeldaMaster and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2! So, I'm sure you're itching to get searching for Gramps and Nia, but I should warn you, you'll probably encounter a few enemies on the way. You'll want to be prepared for that, so I better quickly fill you in on how Rex gets stronger and improves his capabilities. Alright, some more tutorials, and I'm gonna kind of summarize this. So we got WP and SP. WP is weapon points, and essentially what weapon points do is it levels up your arts, allowing it to do additional damage. Your SP is skill points, and that will be a more passive buff where you can upgrade your strength, your defense, all of what's mentioning on the screen right now, dexterity, agility, all of that. So we're gonna look into that right now. Let's open up the character list and kind of test out this tutorial here. So enhance arts, and as you can see, the Aegis sword, you know, Rex has become the wielder, the driver of the Aegis, as we learned in the last video, him teaming up with Pyra, them sharing life forms now, receiving half of Pyra's life form. And you can see by the artwork he even has the core crystal on him. But as you can see, we don't even have enough weapon points to upgrade anything, so I can't even do that, even if I wanted to. Alright, that's fine. Let's go ahead and go to Affinity Chart, and this is where we can do our skill points, and we actually have enough to do a muscle builder increase our strength by 20. That's not bad.
Nice
I'm gonna use it. It's a nice one, as, Rex is saying, but there we go. I'm going to leave Pyra for now. I also want to check out the expansion pass real quickly, because as you know, I purchased the DLC, and the more you progress in the story, the more you could pick up this free gift, the free gifts they give you. So Rurui has given us silver cylinders. He's the one who originally gave us the other cylinders early on within the game, and we were able to salvage with it. But actually, there is one more item. I don't think we can actually pick it up. I guess I could show that off to see if we can pick it up. So I'm going to go ahead and actually pause right now and go to expansion pass. So this is the newbie driver core crystal. Yeah, we can't receive it. We can't really receive any core crystals. I mean, we'll learn more about these core crystals. There is one on Rex's chest and Pyra's chest, but that's aside the point. Anyways, let's get started. So let's go ahead and just get moving. So yes, you may notice that this land is huge, but believe it or not, we should be on a Titan, because essentially this is how All Rest works. The land for them is giant Titans, and when they eventually die, everyone dies, because the land submerges underneath the clouds, which is very sad and tragic. But obviously these two are trying to figure out, make their way to hopefully Elysium, and find a solution to all of this, a land that will stay forever. But alright, enough talking about the story and whatnot, let's just get moving. So hold on, I forgot to tell you about developing blade capabilities, aura, stuff like that. Okay, so we'll get more into that a little bit later on. Affinity charts, this and that, rewards. Essentially the affinity kind of works is the more you play with a certain blade, good example, Pyra, the more our bond will kind of increase, and they will just have better movesets and overall play better together. So yeah, this is very similar to the original Xenoblade. I believe there are affinity coins that you built up, but in this game it's just, I guess, something that builds up over time as well. So alright, here we are in the Marsh Land, and this is actually really cool, because yeah, just finally exploring the open world of this game. I mean, it's not that open world, but alright, let's just reach our destination. It's not that difficult, and oh, okay, the enemy wants to fight, I'll fight him. Now, I'm gonna try not to fight every enemy, because I know that's gonna take quite a bit, so I'm gonna avoid the majority of the enemies right now, at least when we're getting throughout the story. I might train off stream, maybe do streams where I grind, because I, for one, love this. Like, if I were playing this by myself, not recording it for you guys, I'd be fighting every single enemy I come across, but that would get a little repetitive, so let's just go ahead and ignore that and just keep moving on throughout here. It's not really that difficult to find our way, as the compass is telling us where to go. So,
Gramps!
It is good to see you uninjured, Rex.
How awful.
Hold on, I should have some herbs.
You are kind, but no amount of human medicine would suffice.
But
weep not, my boy. This is my fate.
I can't help it. Can I?
No parting is forever. We will surely meet again when the flow of the ether wills it. The days with you were the best I ever had. Until we meet again, Rex.
Gramps. Gramps. Gramps!
I told you not to cry, didn't I, Rex? Rex? Rex?
Gramps!
Rex!
What? Gramps? How is that?
It can't be.
Use your eyes. Don't you recognize me?
Well, not really, no.
I am so confused right now.
So you see, by maximizing cellular regeneration to retain all vital bodily functions, I seem to have reverted to a larval stage.
Well, that's quite handy. Must be nice to be a Titan.
This isn't something just any old Titan can do. Only one so advanced as myself. Rex, are you angry?
I'm not. It's more that I didn't want you to see me blubbering like a baby.
Oh, it's okay to be angry.
So, when will you be back to your old self?
Good question. No more than 300 years.
300 years? I'll be long dead by then.
I suppose that's true.
But what about my house? Do I have to live in the streets?
Perhaps this is an opportunity to fly the nest.
You mean pay rent?
Oh, miser boots.
It's a massive extra expense. Still. Glad you're okay, Gramps. Oh, shoot. We can't stand around all day. We have to find Nia.
Nia? You mean that driver and her blade from before?
Yeah. They kind of saved our lives.
I do hope they're all right.
Gramps, do you remember anything?
I remember crashing through many trees before landing here. They probably fell off then.
That's not a whole lot to go on.
Perhaps we would have some luck following the trail of broken trees.
Good thinking, Pyra. Let's go.
By the way, Rex, is that a core crystal I see shining on your chest? Just what happened to you?
I'll tell you later. Right now, we need to find Nia.
Oh, now this makes a nice change.
So, yeah, the tables have turned, right? I mean, now Rex is carrying his Gramps. I don't know why, I find this freaking hilarious, and I'm so glad he doesn't die, because I'll be honest, like, in the last video, I'm sure a lot of people kind of assumed, oh, you know, with him being old and getting attacked and saving them at the nick of time, and seeing him, you know, literally disappear, Rex was crying, he thought he died, but no, he comes back as a little thing, and he's gonna eventually grow, but too bad it's gonna take around 300 years, so that won't really work for Rex. Rex won't have a home in his lifetime anymore, but now he has to rent and whatnot. I don't know, I find that pretty freaking awesome, having him just with us like that in the helmet. But okay, anyways, enough wasting time, let's go ahead and get moving, and well, we got some enemies here, and ooh, a bunnet. You know, this kind of reminds me of one of the first enemies fighting in the original Xenoblade. There were a lot of these bunnets, so, you know, let's fight one, aka a weird-looking bunny. It's essentially like a bunny with a weird tail, like huge tail. What the arm for a tail, essentially, with like hands on it, or a hand. Sure. Okay, anyways, let's use our abilities so we can actually build up our special. I just realized that, so there we go. Why not? Man, I love Rex's voice. It's weird. A lot of people have been complaining, at least in the comments. I've noticed a lot of you guys talking about that.
During battle, yeah?
Okay. He's talking to Gramps if he falls out during battle from his helmet. That's pretty funny. But okay, oh, what's this? A tutorial. Okay, collection point. Pretty much you can collect this stuff. It's all over all the rest. Cool. It's not really worth the tutorial, though, so let's check this out, and voila. But yeah, I noticed a lot of you guys complaining about Rex's voice. I think it's awesome. It fits him really well. Pyra's voice is amazing as well. I actually really like how she just has an American, you know, voice, like it's not in, I guess, European accent, similar to, you know, Malos and Jin. I think it's really cool, just the diversity, all of these different voices from different areas. It's so nice just to see them clash. I think overall that makes the English voice acting so good, and so far, Nia, Rex, Pyra, they all have amazing voices. In English, at least. I haven't heard it in Japanese. I will give it a chance after I beat this game in English to do that, but I mean, it's not like Breath of the Wild where one of the main characters is faking an accent. No, all of these characters sound genuine, and I really like it. So, okay, anyways, the Trailblazers Bridge. This is gonna make sense almost with the name of this. So, alright, here is what we're gonna need to use: field skills, something to keep in mind. So, investigating a fallen tree. Alright, let's go ahead and check this out. Fallen tree, check, and well, yes, Pyra can use the Kindle Flame. The Power Fire, as she said. And voila, you can burn giant things in your path. It's really cool and convenient, and will help you out. And okay, so yeah, that is Pyra's fire mastery. Obviously, Pyra, you should tell by the way she's dressed and her name that she's, you know, more so fire-based. That's her element. So trees we'll be able to get rid of. We'll just have to keep that in mind because other blades will have other field abilities. And I mean, even her, I believe she'll be able to learn more as our infinity grows and whatnot. But okay, let's go ahead and pick up this collection point here. So
come out.
come out. Okay, see what we actually got here. Nice. But all right, let's just keep going because yeah, Nia should be close up ahead, as you can see by the compass. We're approaching it. Old Ghostwood Road. All right.
All in one piece.
All right, so we made it all in one piece. I like how they react to each other's dialogue too. I think that's pretty cool. But all right.
What's that sound?
I felt a ripple in the ether. Feels like a driver is using a blade in battle. I'm certain of it.
Let's go.
Okay.
My lady, leave this to me.
I'm not just gonna abandon you, Dromach.
What? We're here to help. Nia!
Rex! What are you doing here?
My lady, now's our chance. Let's attack.
Alright then!
Alright, you know what it is. It's time to team up with Nia and Dromach. And, well, let's get slaughtering this giant toad of sorts. So here we go. This is the Wormeater Brog. So, alright, before you help Nia, let me explain a little about fight with multiple drivers in your party. Okay, so the weakness is fire, because it has a fire icon as it's telling us, and we can build up our party gauge. If an enemy falls, you need to use 1 bar of your party gauge to revive them. If you play the original Xenoblade, again, this is all very simple stuff that is in the original game. The only difference is this ability here that we're going to have to use right now, because what's going to happen is we can do that, and then here we can immediately join with Nia and have her unleash her ability. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. Go ahead and use your Steam Bomb, and let's check this out. Voila. Okay, didn't do that much damage, but it still did a good amount. So now let's just go ahead and continue attacking, build up our special, and see if we can tag along with Nia. But oh, dang. Okay, that was a pretty crazy hit, but it's not that bad. Alright, let's go to use Anchor Shot and 1 more ability, and we should have enough. Let's let Nia pick this up. But okay, there we go. Let's use back stab or whatever. There we go, and now I can do it. Alright, your time's done, buddy. He's preparing, but oh, he healed. Uh-oh. Okay, so apparently I let him heal on accident. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure I build this up again. So let's do this on the side. There we go. And then once I'm ready, we're gonna do a combo. So she's ready. Let me go ahead and do this. There we go. All right. If he doesn't die for my ability, Nia has this. So let's do this, as Pyra said. Yeah. And oh wait, what? He healed again. Okay. Well, I think we're fine now. There's no way you'll survive this. All right. There we go. So yeah, I should have just comboed those together, but we did it.
So why you guys even? Well, I guess that's a stupid question.
Indeed.
Seriously, it's good to see you. And you're all right.
Right back at you. Hey, by the way, what happened to the big guy who saved us? The Titan.
Are you talking about me?
Wait, what? How?
That's sort of a long story. Let's get somewhere we can rest. I'll tell you all about it then.
That seems prudent. My lady?
Sure. Lead the way. I see. So you two are off to Elysium. Listen, I never thanked you properly. For saving us, I mean. Dromach said that you carried us all the way here.
We owe you our lives, Titan.
No need to thank me. After all, you were the ones who saved Rex.
Don't mention it. So, you Titans can regenerate. Pretty handy.
This isn't something just any old Titan can...
You can retire that line now.
Excuse me. I'd like less of that attitude. If you had listened to me and declined that reckless job to begin with, we wouldn't be in this mess. Take a nap, you said. Like I was some kind of doddery old man.
Okay, I get it. I'm a terrible disappointment. Look how sorry I am.
Can you not muster even a shred of sincere remorse?
Sorry, but I can't.
What?
If I hadn't taken the job, they'd have got their hands on Pyra.
Rex.
I couldn't let that happen. No way. They can never take her.
Hello there. Still awake, I see.
I can't seem to sleep. It's good to see you again, Azurda.
Likewise. Though you've changed a lot since last we met, Pyra.
I suppose I have. A lot's happened.
Yes, it has. I wanted to thank you for saving my dear Rex. And I need to know what you told him. Is that what you really intend?
Yes. It is my true desire.
I see. Well, that's good enough. I have no reason to doubt you, Pyra.
That said, I do have one other goal now.
Jin and Malos.
I cannot allow them to continue with their current course.
The fate of an Aegis never changes.
Right.
And you're going to get Rex mixed up in this? I'm not blaming you. No matter how hard you tried, that boy would find some way to get involved. I see half your core is missing. Seems you've taken on quite a burden.
Azurda,
Promise me you'll take care of Rex.
I will.
Right then. We should probably try and find a town or something. Does anyone have any idea where we are?
This is Gormott, a province of the Adanian Empire. You must have seen the Gormott Titan before.
Yeah. Only from a distance, though.
We're somewhere around its belly.
So, this is Gormott, huh? Hang on a second. Nia, your ears. Are you Gormotty?
Well done, genius. Took you long enough.
Gormott is the land of my lady's birth.
Wow. Well, that's reassuring.
If we want to find a town, the first step is to get out of this forest. Keep heading up, and we'll hit the plain soon. The town's that way.
Brilliant. Let's get going.
Alright, so here we are in Marza Spring, and we have finally reunited with Nia, the Gormott, as, you know, they said. Apparently that is her race, and that's why she has the cat ears. It makes sense now. It's from this land, aka a giant titan, which is the Gormott Titan itself. Which I find really cool. So yes, we are walking somewhere on this titan, which should be obvious because that's how the land is in this game. But soon we'll figure out more about this as we reach our destination. And I guess we should check out this collection point here. We do have some enemies that I'm going to try to avoid if I can. You know, I'm just going to try to avoid every enemy while trying to progress the story. But, you know, at certain points we'll grind. At certain points we'll take on, you know, like special enemies and whatnot. But overall, yeah, I don't want to waste too much time fighting enemies. I'm going to have to do all the grinding off screen. But, yeah. Alright, let's just go ahead and move on. And we'll see. Like I said, I might maybe stream it or something. Like, stream myself grinding from time to time. Like, honestly, I love grinding. I'd be fighting every single enemy, having a great time right now. But I just know it would take way too long. And it must not be fun to watch. Especially when, you know, I'm just literally attacking very weak enemies and kind of just standing still. But okay, so there is a chest here, a treasure trove, and this one actually needs a field skill, as you can see. And before I actually check that out, I want to see what's over here. Any type of secret we got? Oh no, this will take us down. Okay, let's not jump down. This is just probably a dead end. Yeah. There's nothing over here. I do like how you can kind of jump on rocks and stuff. Like, there's a lot of freedom, even though you can't really attack or you're not really that agile because it's an RPG. A lot of it is just using abilities and auto-attacking, but still, I like how you can just kind of jump all over the place. But okay. You're all mine. Sadly, no. I failed. We couldn't use focus. So, I guess we'll have to come back to that one later if we do have the proper field skill eventually. But, alright, let's just go ahead and climb these set of vines, and well, let's see what's all the way up here. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, we're making our way really high up. Actually, I can open up the map and you can see how we're technically on a different part of the map now because we're at a much different level. And this is actually important because each titan, you know, obviously they have a lot of different levels. And oh, look at this. Dromach used something, and nice. We picked up a good amount of material. But alright, this is actually, we're going to use Pyra's field skill again. So there we go. Oh yeah. And just like that, burns. So satisfying. Obviously this is all probably the work of you know, Gramps, aka his actual name. I'm too used to calling him Gramps like everybody else, but no, his real name is Azurda, I believe. Yeah, it's Azurda, because I just remember Pyra literally calling him that earlier, which you know, that is Rex's Gramps, his Titan, his initial land. I wonder if he had chests on, like, if he had any storage on Azurda, did it just disappear with him when he became very small? Who knows, but I want to get a good look at him, kind of, sort of. You can just see his tail wiggling. He looks like a little white mouse. It's freaking adorable. But alright, let's just go ahead and continue moving on. Pick up this. And, ooh, okay, more material, why not? All of this will come in handy eventually, but, oh geez, it looks like we're building up to something pretty exciting. I mean, we're slowly leaving this Marsh Land and eventually gonna reach, I mean, you could already tell by how open and bright this place is. It's not covered by trees anymore. We're leaving this place and, well, making our way to, let's go ahead and run to it. Oh man, this is exciting.
Oh, my goodness. What a wonderful view.
Spectacular indeed.
Yeah, this is great. Especially after slumming it on Gramps' back for so long.
It served you well enough.
Over there, that's Torigoth, biggest city in Gormott. I'll accompany you as far as the city. after that, I'm afraid you're on your own.
Oh, on our own?
Of course. I would have thought even you'd know why I can't be seen with you.
Because you're supposed to be one of them.
I haven't known them very long. But you know, they're still my crew.
Your crew? Even after they tried to kill you?
That's as may be. But they're the closest thing I have to a family.
Nia?
Right, let's go.
It's kind of hard to agree with Nia when they literally tried to kill her. I mean, I don't think that's family anymore. That's when you kind of write it off differently. But alright, whatever. Makes sense. Let's just, well, it doesn't make sense. But let's move on. I'm not going to question it, even though I just did. But whatever, Torigoth. Yes, this is our first big hike in Torigoth, and this is where the affinity stuff comes. Okay, cool. More tutorials, but you know, yeah, let's just start off to Torigoth. I like how even the tutorial said that. Let's just go first before we get into more tutorials and stuff. I mean, I appreciate it because I feel like it will help out a lot for people who haven't played Xenoblade, and that's what I love about I wouldn't say just Nintendo, but there's a lot of games that nowadays, sequels or like a second version of a game works to where you can just hop into it and not feel like you're missing anything from the original. And this is a good example. Like, I truly feel like you can enjoy Xenoblade Chronicles 2, this game, without having played the original. And the tutorials really help for that. But alright, so we have made it, my friends. And wait! Oh yeah, the music is kicking in. This is so nice. So this is Uranti plains, or what's, oh yeah, the plain. Yeah, it's literally the plain. So look at this, the Titan's head. This is the Titan's back. We're literally on a Titan, a giant one. You know, from the original game it was the giant Titan, which was known as the Bionis, but now we're on actual living things, and the concept for one made a lot of sense. But this one is even better because they're literally moving. And if you remember the very early on cutscene in this video, I believe the chairman was saying how in this cycle they should be on Torigoth, which is here. And the reason why he knew is because, yeah, the Titans move in cycles. It's kind of like a seasonal thing where they're at certain areas of the world because they're constantly moving. I think that concept's so awesome. But alright, something else worth noting is look at the enemy levels. They are a lot stronger than us, and you don't want to mess with them. I really like that aspect in this game as well. It reminds me of old school RPGs like Final Fantasy, where you start exploring in an area you shouldn't be, and then you just die from a really high level enemy. Luckily you can see the enemies before coming near them. Like, I'm not gonna bother with these guys, but you know, you can easily check. But okay, I'm gonna go ahead and avoid this and actually check out the salvage point. And oh, we can actually use the let's use a silver cylinder. This is actually one of the ones I believe we got from the gift for getting the expansion pass. So, all right, here we go. I gotta make sure I actually press the right button. So B. Oh, I missed. B. Oh, A. All right, switched. I just gotta remember which button. I always forget which one I want to click. So I usually miss up one of them. But there we go. We didn't do that bad. And some stuff. Sweet. At least we didn't get any crab tips or whatever. That would not be good.
Treasure
but okay.
acquired.
Treasure acquired. Let's see what it is, and more material and gold and stuff. Cool. Okay. Well, let's continuously avoid the enemies and make our way down this giant pathway here.
And arrived.
All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna be careful because look at these enemy levels. Like I said, I appreciate it because the game is not holding your hand. It's like, if you want to kill yourself, go ahead. Mess with these enemies, but if you want to be smart, avoid them for now. But when you get strong enough, you can come back to an early area and then fight them and grind. And to me, this is just so awesome. I love that. In the original Xenoblade, there are plenty of this. You could find enemies way beyond your level and be like, uh-oh. And you know you don't want to mess with them just by looking at them. It's pretty hilarious. But hey, actually, look at this. There are way more enemies up here, and as much as I want to check out that collection point, it will not be a good idea. So actually, I do want to show off something in this playing field before I kind of make my way where I need to go. So I'm not really going to mess with these guys. But as you see, uh-oh! Okay, well, if we get hit, we're dead. Well, not, I don't think we'll die, but yeah, I just want to see what would happen. There we go. So we got one to aggro on us. Let's see how long we have to run for us to, but this is what happens if you mess up and jump off the cliff. No! Why did I do that? Well, I kind of got lost, but luckily, I think by doing that, we'll be fine. If anything, this will take us outside
We'll have to be
the battle.
extra careful from now on.
Yeah, literally what Nia said, let's be extra careful. This time I'm not gonna mess with enemies stronger than me. So yeah, essentially what happens if you fall off the ledge, I think it's the equivalent of dying. So if I were to die to one of these strong enemies and let them kill me, I would respawn back here as well. Pretty much the last landmark I've been at. And then from here we can just kind of continue on. Well, yeah, I don't suggest fighting any of these enemies because they can kill you in a hit. Just kind of avoid them and just make your way to the path. It was a big mistake for me trying to mess with these guys, but I think this guy actually wants to fight us. He's slowly coming towards us, so let's just go ahead and continue moving. I'll check out what's inside this chest real quickly. I think we're fine right now. Nothing's on our tail, at least I hope not. Yeah, let's just keep moving. So we got a level 10 enemy there. I don't even want to mess with that. I'm just gonna keep going to my destination, which is the biggest city here on this Titan. I believe, yeah, that's literally what Nia said. So, we're almost there, guys. Yeah, the pathway is really straightforward. I was just hoping I'd find a crazy strong enemy, like I mentioned before, because it was freaking hilarious seeing that, and then just... Oh, wait! Yo! There we go. This is actually the example of what I wanted to show off. So, as you can see, and I don't like how it's heading towards me, that enemy is probably ridiculously strong, but we avoided it and we made it. So, hang on a moment, guys. Is it me or is the cloud level higher than it was before? I think you're right. I guess it must be what they call a high tide. The cloud sea levels changes because of the Gormott Titan walking throughout it. Yeah, so that's essentially what happens, and the cloud levels are constantly changing. So, while other times, yeah, it might be around its belly, and I do believe the belly was the Marsh Land we were in, where we made camp. Yeah, literally as Nia is saying. So indeed, it must be submerged underneath clouds now. But if the Titan's always moving, yeah, eventually it will balance out, or, you know, it won't be as submerged as it was before, because it wasn't before, obviously. So, okay, I heard stuff like that, but it's amazing seeing it in firsthand. I agree with you, Rex, 100%. You know, Rex is like me, you don't always get a phenomena like this in Argentum or in Lefteria, so that's for sure. Okay, cool. All the rest really is a big place. All right, that's enough gawping. Let's get going. Torigoth is so close. I can smell it. Sweet. I like how Rex is so fascinated. Kind of like me. So fascinated by everything within this game and stuff like that. But alright, it's slowly turning night. And honestly, I don't want to visit this place at night. And let me see. Am I still getting chased by that giant thing? No, I'm not. Oh, you can see parts of the Titan moving. That's so cool. But yeah, I want to show off a unique enemy. At least one of them. And one of them was over there. It was that giant ape-like thing. Sadly, I guess I had a little cutscene type thing happen. Not even a cutscene, but there you go, it's moving. Okay, I need to see the level of this thing, just so I could show it off to you guys. I feel like it's necessary because, like I said, there are level 40s we want to avoid. But what if we mess with the level 81? What? That's
when did it get so late?
Strong. And yeah, when did it get so late?
And I've started glowing. I'm a bit self-conscious.
Oh, okay, so Pyra's self-conscious. That's freaking funny. She's literally glowing at night. Okay, anyways, so what we can do now, since it is nighttime, and I don't want to mess with that because it's coming straight towards me. Wait, whoa, why is it doing that? That is terrifying. Maybe because I have it targeted on, whatever, it doesn't matter, because here, what I'm going to do now is pause. We're not in battle, we're good. If that thing literally touches me, I'm dead. But I just had to show it off, because I love how we can interact with something that strong this early on. But okay, going to system here, I'm not going to save, I'm going to go to change time. This is similar to the original game as well, where you can alter the time of day, and I want it to become daytime, so we'll do 7 in the morning, and will you look at that? Yeah, it's now daytime, pretty nice, but okay, you're not coming to me anymore. Anywho, that's that for the unique monsters. Okay, I think we explored a good amount of the plains. Let's actually make our way to the city during the day.
Hey,
so here we go. Torigoth's Arc.
So, this is Torigoth.
It hasn't changed a bit.
Nia?
It's nothing. Okay then. I'll show you to an inn, Then I'm out of here. Is this? Don't tell me this is meant to be me.
A remarkable likeness, to say the least.
Oi, did you see something?
No. I fear they may have conflated our countenances, my lady. How very awful.
Fie! Who has the courage to heed the Empire's call? Your strong heart today will build a strong, more ordained tomorrow. Of course, you get more than a salary. Pension and benefits are included. Distinguish yourself, and you could even join the nobility. For the glory of the Ardanian Empire and His Majesty, Emperor Niall! Come now! Who wants to be the hero of tomorrow?
What's the deal over there?
Driver recruitment.
Driver recruitment?
Recently, they've been recruiting drivers from all over.
The pool of potentials is ever shrinking. They must have run out of candidates in the military.
What do you mean by potentials? I'm not sure I follow.
Just see for yourself.
Don't do it, bro. It's too dangerous.
What will we do if something happens to you? Or look after us?
Please.
I know it's dangerous, but if I can become a driver...
Out of the way, pipsqueak!
Go!
All right, come on, Blade Boyo. Show me what you got.
Yeah, he's done for.
Indeed.
Oh-ho! All bark and no bite! What a shame!
Oh, what just happened? All that blood.
Couldn't handle the core crystal's power.
That's what happens when someone unqualified touches a core crystal. Truly lamentable.
Wait, you need a qualification to be a driver?
Perhaps aptitude would be a better word.
Aptitude?
No! Is there nobody else here ready to test their strength for the glory of the Empire? Oh, how about you? What say you? Step forward, sir, with bold heart!
No!
Don't worry. Your big bro's gonna be a driver. And then we'll be set for life.
Don't do it!
There's your aptitude.
I did it!
You did it! I don't believe it!
The core crystal turned into a weapon?
That is how blades are born, Rex.
What? But when I touched Pyra's...
She's a special case. Pyra's the Aegis, remember? So the usual rules don't apply. All that business with sharing her life force, it's not exactly normal.
Wait, what does the Aegis even mean? Jin and Malos, they called her that too.
Dunno. All I know is that it's some kind of legendary blade. Why don't you just ask her yourself? Let's go. No point sticking around for the enrollment ceremony and all that boring stuff.
Alright, so we have arrived at Torigoth, and, well, we learned a lot about how the drivers become drivers and how not every driver can become a driver. You need the aptitude, as Nia said, which I guess is just something you're given with, as the word literally implies. So, you know, that really buff guy literally died from trying to touch the core crystal. And the dude, which it's weird, like if I saw a guy die, I would not mess with it, but I guess he knew he had that natural gift to hold it, so he went for it and did it, which yeah, I find pretty interesting. And overall, the lore to this is very awesome. The more I get into this game, the more I am loving it. So yeah, this is exciting. But anyways, development level is essentially the dev level, and dev level is like a town development. So I do believe by completing side quests and stuff like that, we can get more goods, prices will drop, all of that good stuff. You know, it will improve your town as you help out your town of tourists. It makes sense, right? But anyways, I think that about does it for this video. Yeah, we have made it to Torigoth, and I want to explore it, and I want to get into our very first actual town, this marketplace, and check out what's going on. But we're going to hold things off for the next one. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Freaking Nia is boxing or something. I don't know what she was doing right there. But yes, next time we're going to continue exploring this new land and see what's in Torigoth. So if you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like. Anyways, I've been ZeldaMaster, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!